to do a box opening. Well, more than a box opening. I'm going to start getting into that mini haul that I got when American Girl had the sale. But first, I didn't do an unboxing of this. Nebula. This is actually what my daughter wanted to get when we went to the American Girl store, and it was on sale and it was no longer on the website. And I had talked to the personal shopper beforehand, and she actually had pulled it and was saving it for my daughter. And after us not able to go to the store, she kindly offered to ship it to us due to circumstances. So what my daughter picked out was the Alexandrite. It's the June birthstone outfit from last year. So these were last year's options. This was the only one that really caught my daughter's eye. She kind of liked the October one, but not really enough to get it. But
was that for me?
No, Alexa off. So we got this one for her. She did get that one doll. She still hasn't named it. For Christmas that has the turquoise and purple hair. And my daughter thought this would look really pretty on that doll, so that's why she wanted it. So I'm going to open that one in today's video. I am going to open the Western outfit, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of these because a lot of people got it when it came out. And then the other outfit I am going to do is the LA Rams one. So I'm going to get into opening these outfits. I've got my zip top bags over here. I've got my scissors, so let's get into this. Okay. And I've got my trash can right next to me. So let's see how box openings work with the new table. This is mainly why I wanted it. Was like videos were getting so hard, and that's why I got this table. So I am going, you know what, I'm not even gonna do that with this one because there's going to be a lot of cutting for this one, so I'll do this one off camera when we're done. But I will show you guys, for those, most people by now know how we store American Girl stuff here, but I will show with one of these two what I do. So first off, we've got the LA Rams cheerleading outfit. So now I have the cheerleading outfit for the Rams. I have the Vikings t-shirt, and I have the fan New Orleans Saints outfit. So first off, we've got two little white pom-poms that they just have little hair elastics in them. I actually kind of prefer that. First of all, they're soft, but they usually put like that piece of plastic, and it's really rigid and hard to get them to hold it. So like you could put this on a doll's hand or on a doll's wrist, and like those plastic ones, like on the Saints pennant, it's that piece of plastic that kind of bows out, and just to get it to stay on our hand is a pain in the butt. The only thing I don't have is the referee uniform, which I do want to get for one of the boy dolls, because honestly the fan outfit the boy doll could wear, or the referee outfit. And then we've got two little white socks. We've got a white cheer bow with another one of those big white soft elastics. So I'm liking that they're doing this, because some of their other ones, they either put a clip in, or they either put a clip in or they put a thinner pony on it, and they're harder to get on. So like this, you could put the pony in her hair and just easily slip it on. And then we've got the Rams outfit or uniform. So this is the dress, and it is white, like a royal blue and yellow detail. And honestly, guys, I'm liking, like, I know that this is really representative of what the new NFL uniforms look like. But sometimes, in my opinion, like some of the cheer stuff that's coming out, like for competitive cheer for little girls, is getting a little more risque. Sorry, I got Mr. Asshole over here. And then we've got the little bloomers. And what I mean by that is, like my daughter, when she cheered, she had one of the cheer teams she had something similar to this, except for it was sleeveless, so it literally cut off right here. And then we just bought a white cheer. They sold, no wait, they gave it to us. It's part of the uniform. Like it was like a white shirt that went underneath, or it kind of, it wasn't really a shirt either. Kind of went over the head, and it was like shoulders, and it came down to just above like the breastbone, like right in here. And it had sleeves, so it fit nicely under the dress and wasn't bulky. It also came down it came down enough to like cover the armpits, and the girls could choose if they wanted to wear that or not. Yeah, he's an ass. Go. So like being in Texas, and we were doing games outside, some days it was cold and some days it was hot. So the girls could choose. Some days there was some girls that the whole season never wore it. And then there were some girls that the whole season actually wore it. And then like my daughter would wear it when it was cold, but not when it was hot. So that made it nice. But hers was a dress like this, where they could still move around, but it wasn't too skimpy, in my opinion. But then there was one, because my kids played football and cheered for 2 different leagues. And then one league they did more of like competitive cheer style, and I didn't care for that one. That one, it was a top and a bottom, and the bottom barely covered her butt. And then my daughter was like kindergarten, 1st grade when she did this. She was young, and for the age group, to me, it was too skimpy. In my opinion, it was too skimpy. Then we've just got white cheer shoes. So I personally didn't care for it. I kind of liked the one that was more like this. A lot more parents, like when they came out with these uniforms, were like, oh, thank God, because they had seen like some of the uniforms from other leagues in the area and were kind of concerned, because this was for Pee Wee football as well. Like the football players were about the same age range as the cheerleaders, and it's like, why do we need to have super skimpy outfits for these young kids? So that is the Rams cheerleader outfit. Oh, sorry, no, I got banana under me. I've got Nebula over here, Sushi over here, banana under me, and Sabbath, I think, is under the bed over there. Next we'll do the Western Flowers denim jumpsuit. So you know what? Like, I always struggle with these. I'm going to see if it works. So, Doll Studio by Chris. This is how he opens them. And yes, it does. You just kind of push down on it. And then you can pull it off. I'm just going to put this on here because I'm going to cut off the front of this one. So this is what I do for those. Oh, there's Sabbath. I thought she was under the bed. She was over here too. I just take the box lid with the picture and cut it off and trim off the flap. And I do that because I put them in the zip top bag, The only thing I don't like about this box is it's one of the bigger boxes and they put the name in the corner. And I usually like cut off the edge to fit it in the bag better. So I would get as close to that to keep the name on it. And sorry if you hear some like crinkly sound. There's a paper bag over there that the cats are playing with. And then I get a zip top bag or picture bag. And then the outfit and everything in the for the outfit goes in this bag. And then I'm gonna have to do an updated doll room tour to show some changes that have happened in here. But I have that big shelf, that cube sorter, and then we put these in there. And that is just, that's what works the best for me. And then I also take these out and save them because like when I store stuff like up in the attic and stuff, I can throw these in. So it helps with that. So first off, we've got this really cute pink top that has like a white floral design with some green leaves on it. And that's actually really soft. Like, I know AG's quality has gone down a lot lately, but this feels better made than a lot of stuff lately. So we've got that. Then we've got these two cute little brown booty type boots. Super cute. And then, oh, I never noticed that. Maybe nobody showed it on camera. But it has got like this little floral design in the boot on the side that matches the floral design in the shirt. So maybe it'll focus on both. And then we've got just a pink cute little headband. And lastly, we have the overalls, and these are actually for denim. I have a good feeling to them. They're not like thin like I thought they were gonna be. They are like the thinner, almost like jegging material for denim, but they're softish. They're not hard, they're not stiff, but they are super cute. They've got these little, I thought they were rhinestones, but they are the AG stars, silver buttons. And I know this bothers a lot of people, the way that the buttons look like they're not centered. Yes and no, they're not centered because the center line is actually right here. So yeah, it looks like the buttons are off center because they're on where buttons should be. But the Velcro spot is center on the front. And it does have two cute real pockets in the back. So I do like this. The pockets in the front are faux. But I know a lot of people, the buttons bothered. It didn't bother me enough to be like, oh, now I don't want it. But my opinion is, I think if they wouldn't have put the stitching right here on the side of it, and I know that that stitching is there to hold the elastic, or not the elastic, the hook and loop closure onto the garment. But if they would have put like a blue in instead of the brown, I don't think it would look so off center, in my opinion. If they would have just done this stitching in blue and not done that detail, well, you can probably see it. If they would have done it in blue instead of the tan color, I don't think it would have brought your eyes to it as much, in my opinion. But still cute. I do really like it. Just have to figure out who I'm going to put it on. As you can see, we're in April, and my dolls are still just for Jammy January. After the beginning of the year, we get super busy because we have our county fair beginning of, it's like we get through Thanksgiving, And then Thanksgiving is the slide into Christmas. And then you have Christmas break. And our district gives like an extended Christmas break typically. And so the kids go back to school, start the new semester at the beginning of January. And then that's the home slide into our county fair, because that's the beginning of February. And after that, it's like the slide into our state rabbit show, which is in March. And it's just trying to get everything ready and going and all that jazz for animals. So here's a zip top pig I didn't even think about, because I'm going to put the sheer outfit in. I'll just have to cut the box up, because that one's going to be harder to cut up. But it's just like the slide into everything. It just, yeah, April has Easter in it, but things calm a little bit down in April, and then we've got the home stretch for the last of the school year, and then everything that happened during spring break this year. So it's been a year. So yeah, that's how we store. And then, like I said, because this one's going to be more cutting because of how the display box is, I'm just going to cut the front off, and it will go into this bag like this. Because I do this, guys, partially because now I can visually see what all goes with this outfit. Traditionally, I've not been a big mix and matcher, but as you can see, Gia right here, she's kind of mix and matched right now. And so if I'm going to start kind of feeling into that, because I've seen so many cute outfits, like somebody would take like this top and mix it with a sweater or a pair of jeans or something like that. I've seen things like that, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute, but I need my outfit together. So this helps me visually see. It also has the name of the outfit on it. Some of the older outfits that I have, I just have the name and the year they came out on, like this portion of the zip top bag, because I do not have the boxes. Or like if I buy an outfit secondhand and it doesn't have the box, I do the same. Because that also helps, like when I'm trying to figure out what outfits I have and what outfits I don't have. So lastly, we've got the, I'm not even going to say the word because I've got one of those dot thingies. You can probably see it kind of in the corner over there, and it's going to go off again. But the June birthstone outfit from last year. See, I like the boxes for this year, but I don't like many of the outfits for this year. September, I really dislike both years. If I'd have to pick a September, I would have picked last year's. This year with the cowboy boots and everything. Honestly, the one that I like for this year that I will say I consider, it's really making me consider, is August. I do love that outfit. I think that one is adorable. It's the green sweater with the green and white checked shirt. I think it has a fake flower on the front. And then the plaid skirt. So this one could fit, won't fit into one of these bags. So I am going to put it in the larger bag just because of this, honestly. Because this one, I like the outside of the box better. As well as it does have the birthstone on this side and then the dress name on that side. So this will just go in a bigger bag. Nebula, get off of Sushi. Sushi's in a paper bag and Nebula's standing on the paper bag. Get off of her. So first off, we've got this cute purple hat, and it's got an elastic in the back, and they made it nice and big so a ponytail could go through it, and then it's got like this silvery glitter on it. Oh, these are two pieces. I thought this was one piece. Nice. Liking this better. So I thought this was just big one piece for like the jumpsuit area, but this is like the top with the short part of it, and it is that parachute material. It's purple, and then the main part of the top is that same shimmery glitter, silvery glitter of the hat. And then we've got some stonework on the top of it. And the stonework, they use purple and white beads, which is kind of a choice. I would have used turquoise, in my opinion, because the colors are purple and turquoise, but they use blue and white. Then we've got the skirt, and the skirt is just a clear, or like a see-through tulle, and it alternates purple and turquoise. And then it does have the slit in the front for the legs. So it goes on like this, and then it slits in the front. And then it comes, all of the ones last year came with the choker. I can't remember what this year's theme, oh, this year's theme is like hair jewels, I think. So this one has that blue and white beading on it. And then we've got these two cute purple platform shoes, and they've also got the same color stones on them. They're mainly purple with the tongues and like toe area in teal or turquoise, and it's glitter, but it's that like smoothed out glitter, so it's not the rough glitter. And then we do have a birthstone pamphlet, and it just talks about which each birthstone is. So it's saying the birthstone is that whitish color. So to me, why didn't... My opinion, I would have, instead of... Like, it's like a bluish, whitish color. I always thought that their birthstone was pearl. My mother-in-law's birthday's in June, so I always thought her birthstone was pearl. But yeah, it's super cute. And it just talks about the different birthstones, what each one means. Like September, you're smart, helpful. You like to make lists. You keep working at tasks until you get it just right. Ain't that the truth? May. So my son's a May baby. Your motto is slow and steady wins the race. You keep working for what you want until you get it. That's partially true. In October, you are a creative, artsy girl who loves meeting new people. You can always keep the peace during a disagreement. Wow. I don't think that's my daughter. So anyways, that is the June birthstone that my daughter wanted for her Christmas doll from last year. And then all of this goes into recycling. So I will put, like I said, I'm putting this one in a bigger bag because of the box top. Nebula being Nebula. And that is it for this unboxing. So I hope to see you guys next week. I will have another unboxing because, as you remember, that was a pretty big haul, and I'm just going to do it slowly. So I don't have like 30-minute, well, this is going to be close to 30 minutes. I won't have an hour plus video. So I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all later. Bye.